Y'all, this season of Love Island looks like it's about to be crazy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex, and I know what y'all thinking. Hey stranger, where you been? Girl, thank you guys so much for those of you guys who first of all reached out. I did actually get married last week. We eloped. And so I'm back, kinda, sorta. Here's the deal. I just want to break it down. So I know that right now, Love Island, Perfect Match, and then also Love Island US are starting. So I'm actually going to be in Honduras. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'm going to be there until the 17th. So I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't know how the recaps are gonna be. My intention is for Perfect Match. I'm just gonna record do a video in chunks for that. I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. And then maybe when I get back, I can resume individual reviews if it's that good. I don't know. I feel like Perfect Match is a show where it's fine to do like clumped videos. With Love Island, I am really going to try my best to get out also video clumps, but when I get home, I'm going to resume individual videos. And then Love Island US, I believe is starting 2 days before I get back or something. So I think probably just those first 2 or 3 episodes will be a clump, and then I'll do individual videos. So I hope you guys can bear with me. Thank you to those of you guys who understood. You know, I also just needed a little break from YouTube. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I wasn't like upset per se, but I did get a lot of hate on that black men are triggered by the black wife effect video. I had a lot of people calling me out, calling me masculine, saying I look like Tupac, calling me ugly, calling me fat, all different types of things, where I was just like, you know what? It's not that this stuff is bothering me. Like, baby, I don't care. Like, you call me masculine, but baby, I'm married. So it does not matter. Like, I don't know. But I think there is a point where you need to get off the internet and just kind of like live your life and not be so involved in whatever is going on here. And I think for me, I'm grateful that I don't have to push myself to make YouTube videos just because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm grateful that I can take a break. My life is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. So that's what I did. I was just like, you know what? Let me live my life. About to get eloped. Got multiple vacations coming up. Just hanging out with friends. Just getting off the internet and being present, you know, in the real world. And it was really nice. So I'm like halfway back. Like I said, the recaps, I'm going to try my best. I will be recording when I'm in Honduras. The thing is, I just don't know how often I'll be able to record. But I do get back June 17th. And then once I get back June 17th, things should be back to normal on the channel. So let's get into Love Island, okay? Episode 1 premiered yesterday, and baby, it looks like it's gonna be messy, okay? I am excited for these people. So first we're gonna go through the cast, okay? We're gonna go through the cast, and then we're gonna get into the little bit that already happened. But for me, I'm like, oh girl, it looks like it's gonna be good. So the first people to walk in are Nicole and Io. From the first cast interviews, Io and Mimi, for me, you know, the black, you know I'm rooting for everyone black on this show. They already looked the best to me. Io and Mimi, I was like, chef's kiss. So Nicole is 24. She's an account manager for her dad's family business. And she says her type is rugby boys, okay? She likes her a little chap, I don't know what they be saying in the UK. You already know. She says she has been single for 4 years. So Nicole, that's Nicole, okay? Now, Io, he is 25, and he is a model, okay? He said he's never had competition before. Okay, sir, you a little cocky. I mean, you look good. He look good. I ain't gonna hold you. He look good, but sir, get it together. And he is also a part-time footballer, which is very nice. And I think there's another guy on the cast as well who is a part-time footballer. So we got 2 part-time footballers on this show. So next up comes Jess. Jess is 25 and she is a retail manager. She has been single for 2 years and she says she likes pretty boys who dress well. We'll see. I also noticed one thing about this cast. We seem to have a lot of people for Love Island on the older end. We have multiple people that are 25 and older, with even having a couple of people who are in their late 20s and 30s. So I thought that was interesting that we seem to have an older skewing cast. Not that I think it's going to make much of a difference with anything, but it was nice to see. So next up came Sean. So Sean is 24. He claims he's an old romantic. I was like, ugh. Like, I hate guys that are like, oh my God, you know, I'm an old-fashioned guy. I was like, ew. He sells sweets for a living, so I guess he works in a candy store. That's what if I'm to understand what's going on here. And then Sam. Sam is a hairdresser. He is 23 and he has been single for 6 months. This man looks like a werewolf. Anybody else, like, he looked like a werewolf. He said because he's a hairdresser, he gets, you know, he has an in with the women. I'm like, yeah, sure thing, bro. Sure thing. And now, who is he a hairdresser for? Is he a barber? Who is he a hairdresser for? I have a lot of questions about Sam, the 23-year-old hairdresser. But yeah, he thinks his job as a hairdresser will give him an advantage with the ladies. All right, so our next group that walks in is Mimi and Samantha. So Mimi, oh, I'm so excited for Mimi. Gorgeous gal, you already know. I'm rooting for everybody black on this show. So Mimi is 24. She is a mental health nurse. Now she did give a little red flag energy. Okay, I'll call it like I see it. She gave a little red flag energy because she said she does have a history of being a crazy girlfriend. I was like, girl, we aren't leading with that. We are not leading with the fact that we are crazy, especially as a black woman. What are we doing, sis? No. So at this point, she claims that Love Island is her only hope to find love. I'm like, Mimi, The more she talked, I was like, girl, you're a gorgeous gal now. Don't start with me. Now, she wants a man who is a leader, okay? Fair. So now we have Samantha. Samantha is also a hairdresser. So we got 2 hairdressers on the cast. She is single for 8 months and she said her type is a Cockney. And baby, I had to look up what a Cockney is because I'm not British. But that's like basically a guy from the east side of London, I think it was. Now, Patsy is 29, so she's one of our older cast members. She is an office admin, and she said she has been single for 3 years. So she likes guys who have manual labor type of jobs, plumber, construction worker, etc. So no pretty boy. She wants her a strong guy. And she does say she has Erb's palsy, so one of her arms is smaller than the other. Didn't notice, you know, but she said she's not going to let her disability get her down. Then we have Ronnie. Ronnie is our other footballer on the cast, and I don't know, he went on a whole thing about being Turbo Ronnie, and everybody's going to see Turbo Ronnie on the cast, and I was like, I don't know, he lost me. I didn't know what he was talking about, so I was like, okay, sure. Now, he's 27, and he's from Southeast London. So again, another kind of older cast member, so that's been nice to see. Next, we have Kieran. Kieran is 21, and he's a surveyor. He has been single for 1 year, but he says that he's been with older women, then reveals that he has been with a 42-year-old woman when he was 18. I was like, why are we leading with this stuff? Why are we leading with toxic, guard, wee-oo? Why are we leading with this stuff? Why? He likes older women. Okay. Okay, Kieran. Okay. Next up is Manveer. Manveer is Indian, and he's handsome. He's good looking. Him and Ayo, excuse me, best looking. Ayo and Manveer, good looking. Good looking. So he said he's been single for just under 12 months. Just say a year. The wording was weird, like, just say a year. He signed up for Hinge and has had 150 matches, but no luck. Okay. It's given F-boy. It's given F-boy. And he's 30. So again, another older. So, last but not least, we have Harriet. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little distracted when Harriet was on. But she said something about being a princess, that she's a girl's girl, or that maybe her dad calls her a princess. I don't know. And she's been single for just 4 months. So that's our cast, y'all. This is the starter cast. Obviously, we gonna have bombshells. But they, the host Maya Jama, Maya is gorgeous. She look good. So Maya comes in and tells them that they're going to play a game. And they have to rate who comes across as the most and least boyfriend and girlfriend material. So the boys have to rate the girls rate the guys.
I know, but he is quite sweet.
He's giving quite sweet boyfriend vibes.
Boys look nice, smile that. Getting a few looks me.
Pink shorts. He's got the tattoos, which could be bad boy.
And black shorts, but he needs to go near the front because he's like charming. Come on, he keeps saying, I'm not telling you what I'm my last girlfriend, I'm not telling you what
Yeah,
I'm
he's bad boy then,
so
he's last.
Do they realise we can hear him?
Go on, speak a bit loud.
So we get to the ratings, and the girls rate Manveer as the best boyfriend, supposedly, which was interesting to me. I mean, I guess if we're going off of this crop, but I was interested, like, I was wondering why they put Io so low. Like, I don't know. I feel like Io should have been 2. Io was in the middle, and then Manveer was number 1. They say Manveer because he's chatty and hasn't said anything bad yet. And then Kieran is last because he's been a little elusive about his last relationship. Yeah, because he was with a 42-year-old woman. Of course he being elusive. So they say he's elusive, he's mysterious. They don't really know about him. So that's why they put Kieran at the bottom, Manveer at the top. And then Io is like smack dab in the middle. Then the boys do their ratings, and they...
I would personally put number 1.
Oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
I'm not bothered, it's funny.
Which one of you put me bottom again? No, you're joking.
She's blocking my ears.
I think red.
No, she's only broken up 4 months ago, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I would say Scouse, then red.
That's what I do as well. You're leading.
No, I'm not leading.
All right, guys, finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, girls up then.
Sammy boy! Boy!
Away you go.
So, you at the top.
put Mimi at the top. They say that, you know, she seems nice, polite, kind, she's lovely, she's down to earth. And then Sam is at the bottom because she likes to party too much and she just got out of a relationship. Which, fair. I think some of these people are literally single for 2 months, 3 months. It's like, why are you on Love Island? Like, I don't know. Okay. So Maya reveals that they're actually going to be coupled up based on the most to least rating. So whoever is your equivalent person, they're going to be coupled up. So the couples right now are Mimi and Manveer, Nicole and Sean. And Sean, big mouth, has to be like, she's not my usual type, but it's like, bro, like why? Why are you such a jerk? Ronnie and Jess, Patsy and Io, Samantha and Sam. And Samantha says she is not a fan of Sam's mullet. I was like, okay. And then Harriet and Kieran. So Kieran and Harriet are talking after the pairing, and Harriet, she does say she fancies Kieran, but you know, she's obviously upset that they were rated the lowest. Manveer and Mimi also have a conversation, and Manveer asks Mimi her type, and she says him, but it's very clear that she's just kind of saying whatever. And she also says Io. She says him and Io are her type, which I think that's fair, right? Because for me personally, the most attractive guy, like I think Io comes first and then Manveer, you know? So I could see that being true for her, but girl, she don't want that man. He says it's early days and he claims he may get to know other people as well. And Mimi's like totally fine with that because let's be so for real. Mimi knows she gonna get to go, you know, she knows she gonna get to know Io. Like it don't matter. So Nicole and Sean, they are talking And, you know, they're continuing to elaborate on how Sean says that Nicole's not his type. He claims that she's not his type because she's not blonde. And she's like, what? Like, so because I'm not blonde, I'm not your type? Like, but he is happy to be with her because it's new. So far, I don't think any of these pairings like each other. Not even close. So Ronnie and Jess, Ronnie is saying something and he's like mocking her accent. And I'm like, Ronnie seems dense. That's what I literally put in my notes. I'm sorry, that's mean. But I was like, is Ronnie like okay? Like he was like mumbling. I think he was trying to mimic her accent. I was very confused. But he does claim that he fancies her. I will say Ronnie seems like kind of a fun guy. He definitely seems like that fun jokester guy. I feel like he would get obnoxious very quickly. I don't know. For me personally, I feel like that type of personality gets obnoxious like in T-minus 2 seconds. So Sam and Samantha are talking and they are at the bottom of the barrel. Like they are just, you know. So Ayo and Patsy are talking and Ayo asks Patsy like, what are your hobbies? And she literally can't give one.
I should have prepared an answer for that, didn't I? I don't know. My life's got Sarah Bed and my mum.
Okay.
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I really haven't been around men in a very long time.
Interesting.
I don't know. I think it's so crazy to me how some people are like this, where they have no hobbies whatsoever. Like, it really dawned on me that there are some people in their spare time that like just sit on social media and that's like all they do. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the most hobby-filled person in the world, but like I like to do things outdoors. I like to go to museums. Like, of course, I love watching reality TV and I do constitute that as a hobby. I love music, concerts. It's just bizarre to me to be like, you can't think of one hobby? Like, this girl literally sat here like couldn't think of a hobby. I don't know. Red flag. She does reveal that she shares a bed with her mom, but I guess she further elaborates that she had to move back in with her mom recently and there was not enough room, so they share a bed. And I'm like, again, why are we leading with this stuff? Like, why are we leading with okay. Patsy claims Ayo is the only guy that's her type. And I'm like, well, you're not his type, sis. Then she says, or Sam. She says Sam is also her type. And I was like, yeah, you might have a better chance with Sam. Now, Nicole and Samantha are talking. And so Nicole is basically like saying, Nicole and Samantha are talking. And Sam says that Samantha, oh my God. Y'all, I'm still getting over sickness. Samantha says Sam is not her type.
I know.
That's not my type, and like I'm not fake, so I'm not
No,
gonna
I
pretend
know,
I'm a
I know, I know.
Like it's so hard because
Is there anyone who you think is your type in you?
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be fake. She doesn't want to like pretend. She's like, I'm not gonna pretend. He's not my type. I'm not gonna go along with this. And it's like, damn girl, okay. He's not your type. We get it. Like, you can repair. Like, it's fine. She says Ronnie is her type though. But she says she won't go head to head with it. She's not fake. She doesn't want to pretend. And so Nicole is encouraging her to go over and pull Ronnie for a chat. Then we go over to Mimi and Ayo. So Ayo pulls Mimi for a chat.
Yeah. What's your type?
Literally, I just like what I like. Like it's straightforward as that. Like as long as you're cute, you're tall, good chat, got some riz, you know.
Yes, like, look, I'm not saying that the black people just have to be together on the show, but I actually think these two are a cute couple, okay? I think they're a cute couple. I could see it for them, maybe. I mean, it's early days. It's early days, we don't know. But they're just having banter. He's asking where she's from. You know, they talk about their types, and he says his type is a pretty face. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Ayo is definitely giving fuckboy. He is giving a real fuckboy. He says his type is a pretty face. He said he saw her and he liked her from the beginning. But, you know, and Mimi also says that she's leaning towards him. So it's very clear that these two want to repair. He says that her personality stands out. Okay. And he's like, well, if I was to kiss you right now, what would you do? And she's like, well, I wouldn't stop you. And so the tension is looking high. I thought they were gonna kiss in this moment, but they did not. So Patsy and Manveer are kind of sitting off on the side, and Manveer is like, well, it seems like Mimi and Ayo like each other. Manveer is describing that, you know, although Mimi says that he's her type, that realistically she was probably just saying what he wanted to hear. He knows that it's not really anything. And then Jesse and Sam are talking, and he says, Jesse and Samantha, sorry. So he says that he would have coupled with her. He's mimicking her accent. And she likes him too. She says that he's confident, he's cheeky. So it's already looking like it's going to be a Jesse and Sam recoupling and a Mimi and Ayo recoupling, you know, probably. So Maya shows back up again, and she says, you know, she asks them how the top couples are feeling. So Mimi, you know, is like, Maya's like, so is there a chance for romance? And Mimi's like, maybe it's early days. But let's be for real. Like, she clearly feels a spark for Ayo. I don't think Manveer is in her wheelhouse. So Maya reveals that a special guest coming out, and it is Joe.
Wait, what?
S6. And that's how we end the show, y'all. So, I think this season looks good. Okay, I'm already seeing some spice. I'm already seeing some personalities that are gonna go like this. And I'm ready. Like I said before, I will have up today's review for today's episode, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I will have Tuesday's review up tomorrow or later tonight. And then from there, please bear with me. I hope you guys stay around. Please bear with me, because if I can't record actual recaps, at the minimal least, I will go live and do live recaps, okay? Something will happen. You guys will see me. I will be talking about this show. But thank you so much to those of you guys who continue to support the channel. Thank you so much to those of you guys who have bear with me. Thank you to those of you guys who reached out and congratulated me on the marriage. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. If you like the content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. So that way, it inspires me to keep creating. Okay, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.